Hi YouTubers, it's me, Corey. This video is actually the video that I've been promising you guys for like, I don't know, since like day 10 or 11. This is the video about aspartame and artificial sweeteners. So I have a couple notes, so please forgive me for looking down, but there's a lot of information that I want to give you guys, and I want to make sure that it's accurate and that I don't miss like any points. But if for some reason I do, I can always do a follow-up video. Not a big deal. But I want to preface this by saying that I am not a physician. I have not done any tests on aspartame or artificial sweeteners, but I have done some studying of different materials, of reading articles and books, and just kind of gathered some material myself. So I'm going to kind of condense it into a small YouTube video for you guys. And I have to tell you, it's shocking and a little scary because, I mean, I'm a person, and any of my family can tell you, who lived off of like Diet Dr. Pepper and Diet Coke, you know, thinking that because it had the word diet in it that it was going to be good and healthy for me. But that's not the case. My sister and my mother have been telling me for years to stop drinking that stuff, and I hadn't. And for years I suffered from massive headaches, migraines, and not that I'm exactly attributing those to the artificial sweeteners. However, I went to the doctor a couple different times, and the two doctors that I went to actually had me keep, kind of like, you know, people keep food logs. They had me keep like a headache log. So what I would have to do is basically every day write down a listing of the things that I eat and drink. And then when I had an onset of a headache, I had to go back and look at what I'd eaten or drank prior to that headache that could possibly be leading me to having those kind of headaches. There was no concrete conclusion to it, so I didn't stop drinking anything because my doctors never said that, because I'm sure in their minds they never thought about it. But after doing the research that I did and finding out some of the things I found out, I definitely think that it had some kind of effect. Not saying it started or precipitated it, but it definitely had some kind of effect on me and how I, you know, would feel or behave. Anyway, just to give you guys a brief overview of aspartame, it was actually founded or created, I don't know how you want to, or discovered, that's a better word to use. It was actually discovered in 1965 by a guy named James Shulatter, and I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, then James, I'm sorry. 1965. So we're putting a lot of stock into an artificial sweetener that's only been around like, you know, 48 years. Almost 49, but whatever. I mean, that's a little scary, you know, and it wasn't until 1980 that the FDA in the United States approved it to be put into foods. So from all that time of the discovery to him trying to get it in, I mean, they tried time after time after time to get it approved by the FDA, and they wouldn't do it. And actually, which is one of the notes I have on here, sorry guys, I'm going to have to make sure that I'm reading this right, that they said the artificial sweeteners were actually on, or aspartame, which is the main artificial sweetener, which you can find in everything now. I think they say that it's about in 5,000 to 6,000 foods that we eat, including, you know, frozen juices, vitamins. Vitamins, people, the chewable vitamins that people give their kids can contain aspartame. Look on the back of the bottles. It's really scary. I mean, the gum. My sister can't chew sugar-free gum because she has an allergy to the aspartame. I mean, hell, we all have an allergy to aspartame. We just don't know it. It's really scary. But one of the notes that I found out was that aspartame was actually listed as a biochemical, or on the biochemical list from the Pentagon before in the United States. It was actually listed as biochemical warfare, so to speak. Okay? Basically saying that they feel like it would be a danger to anyone in the United States. Yet somehow the FDA approved it like in 1980? What the hell? Anyway, It's really scary, but I mean, like I said, it's found in more than 5 to 6,000 products. It's been known to have some effects, not direct effects, but can be found to when they've done studies that people that have multiple sclerosis or Parkinson's disease have had severe effects when they have anything with aspartame in it. I mean, what? And we're drinking this stuff and eating this stuff every day. It says like some of the most common things or some of the most common side effects that aspartame actually has or causes are headaches, hello, which can lead to severe headaches and migraines, you know. I don't know, it's just really scary. It can also cause insomnia, which is something I've suffered from for years. I used to think it was normal for me to get 4 hours of sleep a night. When I went to the doctor's like, no, you're exhausted. Ow, that kind of hurt a little, sorry. Insane. Could it have been because I drank a Diet Coke that day or several Diet Cokes? I mean, it was a point, people, when I would drink more Diet Coke than I would drink water. Blurred vision, memory loss, slurred speech, depression. You know, I've never known more people in the United States to be on some kind of antidepressant than now. Could it be because we keep drinking Diet Cokes or, God forbid, giving our children, you know, chewable vitamins that can be causing them? And do you also know that pregnant women and children under 7, it's actually listed that it's not good for them to have aspartame? People, I don't know about y'all, but I always say this: if a pregnant woman can take Tylenol, it ain't strong enough. It ain't good for you. Okay? So if a pregnant woman can't drink aspartame or a kid is not supposed to have it, then maybe it's not good for you. It can cause birth defects. I mean, it's crazy. And people drink it because, oh, it's diet and it's going to help me lose weight. Yeah, there have been no studies that say that aspartame is directly correlated to weight loss. In fact, there have been more studies to prove that more people that drink sodas of any nature, whether it be diet or regular, actually tend to gain weight over a course of a year. So why are we drinking this again? I mean, it can actually give you stomach disorders, anxiety attacks. Maybe your child doesn't have ADD. Maybe your child isn't hyper. Maybe they should stop drinking the Diet Cokes. It can give you energy loss. It can mimic heart attacks. I mean, the list goes on. It can be found in instant breakfasts, in cereals, in gum, like I said before. I mean, and the thing that I think disturbed me the most is that there was a study done. It was a 2-year study that was done over 320 lab rats. The 320 lab rats, they actually gave 12 of those rats aspartame directly. All 12 of those rats came down with brain cancer. Now, like I said, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, but I'm a person that can believe in numbers and fact. And I truly believe that if you fed 12 rats nothing but aspartame, and only the 12 rats that you fed aspartame came down with brain cancer, there's got to be something there. I don't know. This is just a little bit of what I have to say. I'm sure this video is close to 10 minutes long, and I do apologize for the rant, but this isn't what we should be putting into our bodies. Our bodies need to have the closest that we can come to nature in it. You know, artificial things aren't things we need to put. If you want something sweet, use the organic maple syrup. It's just maple syrup, organic, straight from the tree. It has the same sweeteners. And in this cleanse that I'm doing, not that the book really says I should be doing it, but I am anyway, I drink the peppermint tea with just a little bit of the sweetener in it. Just a little bit of the syrup. And it tastes just as good as sugar, but I know it's not going to kill me. I don't know. It just really kind of freaks me out that I have actually spent this much time in my life drinking and eating something that I thought was going to be healthy to me, and it seems like it's something that is detrimental to my health. And we have good old James Schlatter, whoever, to thank for coming up with this brilliant, brilliant artificial sweetener in 1965. And the scary thing is in most countries, it's not even allowed. I don't know. I'm going to get off the soapbox and not rant anymore. But I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of information that I had, and I hope that it helps you out. And I'm going to try and post some links, you know, where they go, for you guys to do some research of your own. And I really do think you should research this on your own. And you probably won't like what you hear, but it's something that you need to know. So anyway, I will be posting my day 18 video shortly, so check that out. But until then, I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.